it's Call to Truth. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. I was watching a video and they are talking about how apparently no one's been able to see the moon in the sky for the last week since September 29th. And so there's a compilation of TikTok videos where people are chiming in that in various places throughout the world, people have not seen the moon at night. And there's been people saying that prior to the moon completely going AWOL, before that, that the moon was looking really strange, and they were noticing that it was strange. This one sister was saying how she noticed the moon was red at one point. She noticed that it was super big and it just was looking strange. And so it resonated with me because on September 20th, before the moon apparently went AWOL, this is a screenshot from a video that I made on my personal phone. And this is the date and time of when I made the video. It was September 20th at 8:38 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Illinois. And the reason I did the video is because the moon was abnormally huge. I was driving down this road and I was driving directly at the moon on this particular night, and the moon was super low. It was like very low to the ground, and it was like directly, it looked like it was directly in front of me, and it was just super huge. And so I pulled out my camera on my phone and started recording. Now, I was initially going straight towards the moon, and then I made a right turn, and so that's when I actually started videotaping it. And when I was videotaping it, I was kind of driving away from the moon, and I was not driving towards it. And at that point, it looked further away. So I don't think the video really does justice to really what prompted me to make the video, but I'll play the footage. But just so you know, the reason that I was actually filming it is because at one point when I was driving directly towards the moon, it just looked really strange. It absolutely did look strange to me. And like I said, that's what's resonating with me with this TikTok video that I'm going to show next, because this is footage that I actually recorded myself on September 20th. So here's that footage. Now at this point, again, I'm driving away from the moon. I'm not driving towards it, and it doesn't look as large as what it did when I initially started. It prompted me to initially start filming this. But just know that I normally don't film the moon, and so it was looking really strange, even though it's not being picked up here. Now I had to stop because I'm on a 2-lane highway that's just going, one lane in either direction, and so I did not want to have no kind of accident and no head-on collision, so I stopped filming. So I was smart, but just so you know that really on September 20th, the moon was looking really strange. So I'm going to share my screen and just start showing a little bit of this TikTok video. And it's resonating with me. And I will just play a little bit of it, and then I'll come back with some commentary.
Lovely. So I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share it with you guys, where a lot of people are actually reacting to the fact that the moon is missing. People are asking, where is the moon? What is happening? Why is it that for the past 7 plus?
Now, in this video too, they're going to mention how there's faces also appearing in the sky, and a particular face at one point that looks very, very clear in the sky.
Days now, nobody is able to find the moon. The moon just disappeared from the sky, and this got people worrying. And I was just able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll it, as well as some of the stitches I was able to.
Okay, now look at this. This is a face. These are the 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Put together. Please let me.
Look how clear that is. 2 eyes, a nose, and then the mouth is right there.
Your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video.
And it looks like a black man.
Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. All right, lovely. Let's
So as of right now, it seems that nobody can find the moon. And y'all remember that video from Scotland when the face showed up next to the moon? Well, this one over here is in London just before the moon disappeared again. And you can see the face right next to the moon. Look at that. But right now, nobody can find the moon. Look at that. Like it's right there in the clouds. Y'all see that? And why does it look like a projection? Y'all see?
And I'm seeing, I see a lot of different faces in the moon, but in this cloud, but I do see one large face, two eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
See that? So this right here is in London, and this right here was taken in North Carolina right before Hurricane Helene. Y'all check this out. Look at that. You're gonna see two moons up there, right? But at the same time, you can see the face over here. Y'all see that? Look at the two moons. Look at that. Wow. So this is right, and then now nobody can find the moon. Nobody knows where the moon is. That thing is just up and at them. It's just like disappear completely. Isn't it supposed to be a new moon? Isn't it supposed to be a new moon? And we just had a solar eclipse. Look at that, y'all. But let me know if y'all seen the moon down in the comments below, y'all. This thing is getting crazy.
America, we've got a serious problem, and I was not supposed to be informing you guys of this. But since the 29th of this month, or last month, when the second moon was supposed to arrive here for the world, no one has seen our moon. So, going on almost about 7 days, no one has been able to see our actual moon. And if you think I'm playing, let's go have a look for let's go look at this. Hold on. We are literally on day 7, and in our sky right now, hold on. We'll look everywhere. Right up in the sky, y'all see that? I'm gonna walk around so you can see. Right up in the sky, there's no moon. Y'all see this? I'm panning around right now. I'm doing a circle. In the sky, no moon in the last 7 days.
You don't even see moonlight. There's no moonlight emanating either. If there was a moon out, we would see the moonlight from his footage, and there's no moonlight in the sky.
All of these distractions have been put out here in the world for mankind to keep their head down. Think about that. No one has seen the moon since the 29th of last month. I'm out.
So this video, let's see if I scroll down. Oh, it came out an hour ago. So today is October 6th, and this was just released an hour ago. Yet I did this video here on, like I said, on September 20th. So this isn't something I just did, after watching a TikTok video. I'm not even on TikTok. But I see the compilations on YouTube. But yeah, this was strange to me on September 20th, to the point where I made a video. And I have shared with you before in the video about how that eclipse earlier this year was so fake. And it was something strange about that eclipse, because I'm in Illinois, and supposedly in Carbondale it went pretty much completely black at one point, and I'm like maybe 5 hours away from Carbondale, and literally nothing happened when we supposedly had this big major eclipse earlier this year in April, I think it was. And I filmed that too. I did record that, and nothing happened. It was just, but the strange part about that is the sun shifted positions really rapidly. It was like on one side of the street, and then within a matter of minutes it was on the whole nother side of the street. And I don't think that that's normal. And supposedly when we were having the eclipse, when it was like supposedly pitch black in Carbondale, it was like bright and sunny, and not even no kind of shadow whatsoever, where I was located in the same state. So uh these devils, we really do live around amongst a race of devils and demons who uh, are very much dealing with the spiritual realm. And I don't believe they're from this planet. I don't believe that they're from the same creator as my creator. However, when I tell people that I'm the bad guy and no one wants to pay attention, no one wants to listen, and people keep joining themselves with these people, sleeping with these people, procreating with these people who can't even stay out in the sunlight with skin cancer, because they're not supposed to be on this planet. So, and when they are left to procreate amongst themselves, their birth rates drop because they're not supposed to be here. They are communing with entities that are extraterrestrial entities, spirit beings, because they are extraterrestrial. But no one wants to believe it. Most people can't handle the truth. I did a video earlier today, called Neanderthals, aka the Star Race. Not one person watched the video, so I took it down. But, you know, maybe at one point people will start believing the truth about these people that you keep following after, you keep believing. And even in the video, that TikTok compilation, the sister who's the content creator, she goes into this spiel about how Putin, came out with the fact that the Israelites are black, and he decided to do that this year, and all about the people of the Helios Biblios being black people. Newsflash, all of it's a lie. That book is a witchcraft book by people who worship uh, Lucifer and Satan, and all of their books and is just lies. And all it is to try to keep uh, the original people of this planet to keep believing their lies. So now you believe, oh, you're the people of the book, and oh, the Messiah is black, and so that's going to have you continue to buy into their lies and their book of lies. So that's sucking you in for who knows how much longer, before you eventually wake up to the fact that it's all lies. All lies. If your Messiah died for you so that, to take on your sin, why are you still dying for your sin if the whole reason for death is because of sin? People just don't think. It's like you're dying for your own sins, you're paying the price for your own sins through death, but yet this Messiah, supposedly his death did something for you, and took on your sin even though you're still dying. Make that make sense. And he resurrected himself back then. People saw him, they recognized him, but yet his sacrifice of dying for their sin didn't keep them from dying. They still died off. And then he has a promise of coming back, and yet it's been over 2024 years and he still hasn't come back. And why are you coming back again when you already came back before? Like, what are you going to do the second time that you couldn't do the first time when you had already died and paid the price? But yet everybody since then are keep growing old and dying, and then waiting on you to come back. And I mean, it just make it make sense. Like, well, none of it makes sense because it's all a lie. And those same people that beat that book into our ancestors are the same people who are committing all of the atrocities that are talked about in that Bible. They are the ones teaching the whole world to commit all the heinous acts, to commit all of the wickedness and sin. They're the ones teaching the whole world to do it, and everybody's following after them. And that's why the whole world's a mess and filled with homosexuality, murder, serial killers, and rapists, and child, molesters, and all this stuff that we learned from that group of people. And they're the ones that said all this stuff was going to happen. Everything that they told us was going to happen. They're the ones that promoted and taught the whole world how to do all of that. So it's not like, oh, it's true and everything must be true because it's coming true. No, it's because the same people that wrote the book are the ones that perpetuating all this wickedness and teaching the whole world to be wicked. I'll leave it there for now. Bye for now.